Hi guys, my name is Shi and this is my reflective video. So today I'm going to talk about variables, standard input and output, selections, loop, and also functions. So let's start off with variables. So variables in my terms are storage for data. And because we input data into a computer, the computer stores the data in the variables. So we have four types of variables here. The first one is integers. The right hand side are all examples. So you can see int x equals to 5 and int both equals to 100. So integers takes numbers such as negative, 0, and positive into account, but it does not take decimals into account. And as for strings, strings are basically characters. So you can see here char is short form for characters. So char name can include one character at a time, whereas char name box a random number can include a random number of characters such as 256, then 256 characters. The next one is float and double. So float and double are the same things, just different namings. So you can see float marks and double percentage equals to 57.6. So float and double can take decimals into account. And the last one is booleans, which is just true or false. But if you want to use booleans in the coding, you have to include the stdbool.h library so that you can use the booleans. This is just an easy example. You can see int x equals to 65, char baboons equals to banana, and float marks equals to 57.566. And I take only two decimals, so they're rounding up. And the next one is standard input and output. So basically, it's just input and output of the data. So if you want to output a data, you have data or variables, you have to type in printf. For input, you have to type in scanf, and there are three types of ways to tell the stupid computer what types of input I want to put in. So for strings is %s, integers is %i, and floats and booleans are %f. This is just an example, so you can see right here, it outputs enter A, enter name, enter mohaha, and I input 6, name 60.516. So it outputs A equals to 6, name equals to name, and mohaha equals 60.52. And here are the types, as you can see right here. And then the next one is selections. So selections basically just true or false in human language, yes or no. So this is a flow chart. You can see start the program, input x, input y, and it checks x plus y equals to 10. Yes, print it out. If no, it will go into an endless loop until it gets x plus y equals to 10, then print it out, then end the whole program. So we have two types of ways to use the selections. One is if else, one is switch case. Both are the same. So you can see here, if a plus b equals to 10, then sum is 10, else sum is not 10. For switch a plus b, then if the 10 is the case, then it will print sum is 10. You have to put a break here and here, or it will just print out everything you type down here. And by default, which is not 10, then it will print sum is not 10. So a equals to 5, b equals to 5, then sum is 10. A equals 3, b equals 3, then sum is not 10. That is quite true. So next one is loop. We have three types of ways to use loop, which is while loop, for loop, and do while loop. But before that, we have to look these two, pre-test and post-test. Pre-test is the while loop and the for loop. So it checks the condition first and then executes the program, as you can see here. And for post-test, it execute at least once and then check the condition. So this is the do while loop. And I reference it from Geeks or Kids. If you want to look it up, just look it up there. As you can see here, while loop int a equals to 0, then it checks is a less than 7. If it is, and it will print it and plus again and do it again until it's false. For the do while loop, it will just do it once and then check and do it again until this does not apply. So a is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as for the for loop, it just check it first and then print it, check it again. So you can see until 6 and until 7, it just breaks out from the loop and print prop equals to low. So last one is functions. So functions are basically statements that take inputs, process it, and output the results. And it can be used multiple times. So this is the structure for it. So this is function type, the naming, arguments, which can be infinite, and the body, which is the coding. So here you can see it takes it into it, and we call for the function here. And then a is 8 and b is 5, so it returns the answer for a plus b, which is, we call here c, then it prints the answer, which is 13. And that's the end of my video, so thank you for watching.